the Chancellor, and the Platform Party, and representatives from the class of 1964. After the national anthem, please remain standing for the invocation.
Chancellor Durham, distinguished platform guests, trustees, members of the administration, faculty, and staff, graduates of the class of 2014, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you welcome to the commencement exercises of Allen College, which will now be in order. Please remain standing for the invocation.
Let us pray. Holy God, we give you thanks for calling these your sons and daughters that you have created in your own image to be your agents of care and compassion and healing in a broken world. As they commence on this calling, we ask that you surround them with your love and grace that is sufficient for each and every day. Thank you to all who you have brought these students to this day of celebration, for loving and supportive family and friends, for dedicated and committed faculty, staff, administration, and board members, for generous and faithful donors. And once again, we thank you, Holy God, as you bless this day of joy and thanksgiving. In your name we pray. Amen.
You may be seated. Thank you, Bishop Olstead. On behalf of the Allen College Board of Trustees and Allen College's administrative leaders, faculty, and students, we welcome you, the class of 2014, to Allen College's Spring 2014 commencement. The special graduation today is for you, the class of 2014, and for your family and friends who have supported you throughout your time here at Allen College. 2014 is also a special year for Allen College as we celebrate our 25th anniversary as a degree-granting institution and a more than 80-year history of educating students for service as healthcare providers for Iowa and the nation. As Chancellor, I want to tell all of our graduates how very proud we are of each and every one of you. We have provided you with the surroundings that you need and the human, material, financial, intellectual, and the spiritual resources to be successful. Now you have gained the knowledge and the experience to go forth and improve the nation and the health of the communities that we serve. Commencement marks a very special time that is both a completion and a beginning. And with this new beginning, you are joining an illustrious group of Allen College graduates. Now, some of you have pursued your studies full-time, while others of you have reached this moment today by a longer route, balancing work and family responsibilities with your studies. But by whatever route you have taken, you are now, and for all years to come, one of ours, a graduate of Allen College. We hope that you will have a special place in your heart for Allen College. Please know that we would welcome you to return for friendship, for renewal, and of course for further education. And I hope you will come back to Allen College 25 years from now and reflect on what you have done with your talent and your energy. And I hope you will not judge yourselves only on your professional accomplishments alone, but also on what you have contributed to your communities and how you have made the world a better place for all of us, because it's true that we all breathe the same air. As Chancellor, I offer my very best wishes to all of today's graduates. You have worked hard, you have succeeded, and now you should celebrate. Congratulations to each and every one of you. It is now my pleasure to introduce those who will join me on the platform. I will ask them to stand as I introduce them and remain standing until all of them have been introduced. I ask that you hold your applause until I've introduced all of the platform party. Starting on my left, Ms. Acacia Bamberg-Salati, our commencement speaker today. The Reverend Dr. Steve Olested, Chair of the Allen College Board of Trustees and a member of the Unity Point Health Allen Hospital Board of Directors. Pamela Delagardelle, President and CEO of Unity Point Health Allen Hospital and a member of the Allen College Board of Trustees and the Unity Point Health Allen Hospital Board of Directors. Dr. Edith Waldstein, who is not able to join us today, is also a member of the Allen College Board of Trustees. Joanne Headington is a member of the Allen College Board of Trustees and the Unity Point Health Allen Hospital Board of Directors. Dr. Peggy Furch, Dean of the School of Health Sciences. Dr. Nancy Kramer, Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs. Suzanne Bellinger, Assistant Professor, School of Nursing, and the Faculty Marshal today. And Dr. Kendra Williams Perez, Dean of our School of Nursing. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I'd also like to acknowledge the faculty and the staff of Allen College. These individuals have been instrumental in assisting our graduates to get to this point in their education. Their leadership, their guidance, and their expertise are greatly appreciated. Without their input and their assistance, we would not have a college. Would the faculty and the staff of Allen College please stand so that we can recognize and thank you. We have another special group of people in the audience today. We have 3 50-year graduates of Allen College from the class of 1964. They graduated from the Allen Hospital School of Nursing, and I would ask that these 3 distinguished graduates rise. I see 2 of them, and I think that there was a 3rd one, but please join me in recognizing them. I would also like to acknowledge any other alumni who have previously graduated from Allen College or our predecessor institution. And they are in the audience. I believe we have several of those. Would those individuals please stand so we can recognize those alumni as well? It's now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Pamela Delagardelle, who's President and CEO of Unity Point Health Allen Hospital, and a member of the Allen Health System Board of Directors, and a member of the Allen College Board of Trustees. Ms. Delagardelle will bring greetings from Allen College and Unity Point Health Allen Hospital Boards.
Thank you, Dr. Durham. On behalf of everyone here today, I congratulate you on this special day, your graduation. I have a deep appreciation for what it takes to get to this day, graduation. I understand all-nighters, final exams, and tuition bills. You see, I've been where you are. I'm a daughter. I know what it meant to my family to watch me struggle, study, and strive to get through school. I know what an important source of support they were to me. I also know how proud they were to watch me graduate. Your families feel the same way today. That's what families do. We're here for one another. I'm also a nurse and a healthcare provider. I'm part of a large sorority and growing fraternity of people who are there for our patients when they're having their best day and when they're at their worst. We help bring people into the world, and we comfort them as they lead it. In between, nurses, radiographers, laboratory technologists, ultrasonographers, and caregivers of all variety perform countless roles and tasks, but one fundamental service. We care for others with the love and compassion we would want for our own mother, our own father, husband, child, or family. I'm here in one more capacity this afternoon. I'm here to congratulate you on behalf of all of us at Unity Point Health in Waterloo and across our growing system. You are graduating into professions that will change more in the next 10 years than they have in the last 100. Change in healthcare is moving faster than most of us can begin to understand. But come what may, this will not change. Great care will always depend on people with the drive, the skills, and the compassion to provide it. Be those people. Work and strive and reach beyond your grasp. You will rarely go wrong by trying to do the right thing, even when you're not really sure how to do it. Regardless of what happens, do right and fear not. We have given you the skills to succeed. Finding the heart and the courage to make it happen is now up to you. The fact that you are here today gives me every assurance that you will do just fine. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Pamela. I'm now pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Acacia Bamberg Salati. Acacia Bamberg Salati is the acting director of the Center for Faith-Based and Neighborhood Partnerships at the United States Department of Health and Human Services. She works with the Secretary of Health and Human Services and the White House to build partnerships with faith-based and community organizations in order to better serve individuals, families, and communities of our great nation who are in need. A proud native of South Carolina, Acacia has been a public servant for over 12 years. She came to Health and Human Services after working on Capitol Hill in the office of Assistant Democratic Leader James Clyburn, where she was staff director for the House Democratic Faith Working Group. She was appointed by the White House to the Partnership Center in 2009. At Health and Human Services, her portfolio has focused on reducing health disparities and expanding access to health care for the most vulnerable members of our communities. Acacia holds a master's degree in divinity and a certificate in Black Church Studies from the Candler School of Theology at Emory University. She is also a former adjunct faculty member of religion at Columbia College, her alma mater in South Carolina. And a couple of personal items about Acacia. Acacia is known as a great cook. Her specialties are pasta and, coming from South Carolina, shrimp and grits and sweet potato pie. And she told me last night that during the government shutdown, over several days, I thought it was just one day, but over several days, she made 25 or 26 pies. Not all sweet potato pies. She is the beloved auntie to 20 nieces and nephews, including, according to her, the cutest 10-year-old in South Carolina. Please join me in welcoming Acacia Bamberg Salati.
Thank you, Dr. Durham, and I would also like to thank Unity Point Health, the trustees, faculty, families, distinguished platform, and of course, the graduating class of 2014 of Allen College. It is my honor to be with you here today in Waterloo on such an amazing and special day. The graduating class of 2014. If you were like me when I graduated in 1995, you probably thought this day would never arrive. And now here it is, and here you are, about to embark on another round of adventures. And really, that is what life, especially after college, is all about. Having amazing adventures. Some of you may get married and have cute Iowa babies. Some of you may become leaders in hospitals and corporations. Many of you will become respected health professionals in your community. And for some of you, it just might take a little bit longer than you'd like for everything to fall into place. It's okay. It's okay to feel dumb, to flounder, to fail. In fact, that's exactly what you're supposed to be feeling. And just know this, all those experiences prepare you to be the women and the men that you ultimately want to be. And to show you that I'm not doing some kind of DC spin on you, please allow me to share a story from my past. I was an overachiever in college. First African-American student body president at my alma mater, first African-American to graduate from the honors program. Do you know the South Carolina State newspaper even did a front page article on me during my senior year? And then I graduated, and I couldn't find a job. Even the local movie rental store wouldn't hire me. I don't know, you guys might be too young to remember Blockbusters, but back in the day before Netflix and all that kind of stuff, people actually had to physically go to a video store to get videos. They wouldn't even hire me there. So it was taking a lot longer for these things to fall into place. And because I was so used to succeeding, I realized that I didn't have a lot of experience at floundering and at failing. I was in a slump. And as the great philosopher Dr. Seuss once said, when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. Instead, I did something to this day that my parents and all my relatives refused to acknowledge. I took a year off. I hung out with friends, did an unpaid internship with a local lawyer, slept on my mom's couch, and I watched a lot of Law and Order. I'd fake sleeping on the couch while really I was listening to my mom and my auntie and my grandmother try to psychoanalyze me. Is she sick, they wondered? Is she tired or depressed, they said? You think we should take her to the doctor? And you know when something happens to you and you're okay about it, you're fine, but then you tell others and they start to react, and then you start getting anxious and scared and nervous too? And then suddenly I'm thinking, maybe I am sick. Maybe I do need to go to the doctor. Then something tragic and magical happened. My grandfather was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. That's the tragic part. But the magical part was that I became his primary care provider, and my family quickly realized that maybe having Acacia off for the year wasn't such a bad thing after all. So while his daughters, my mom and her 2 older sisters went to work, I got to hang out with Granddaddy. And we had a blast together that year. He told me stories about the family history, we talked about life, I cooked for him, I even covered for him to his daughters when they caught him eating stuff that he wasn't supposed to eat. And when he had to go to the hospital over the course of that year, I packed a bag and went with him. And even there, at the hospital, we hung out together. That year was one of the most transformative of my life because it allowed me to reevaluate my priorities. When you're watching your granddad in a hospital bed battle lung cancer, suddenly all your stuff seems really, really small. And all of a sudden it was okay that I didn't fall into place for everything didn't fall into place for me after graduation, because maybe, just maybe, this was the exact place that God wanted me to be. I tell you this story to remind you, Allen College's class of 2014, that no experience is ever a waste. Not your gig at McDonald's or your internship from hell, or even not getting invited to your high school prom. All of these experiences, some good, some bad, prepare you for the adventure that is life. And although my life evolved, that wasn't the only time I floundered and failed. When I applied for my doctoral program, I got rejected from all 3 schools. All 3. In fact, Emory University, my other alma mater, even they rejected me. And they wonder why to this day I give them such little money. But just like after college graduation, I dusted myself off, got back up, and went into the game. And eventually I got a job working for a member of Congress, and eventually then I got a job working for the President of the United States. Now remember, I've told you that my priorities have changed after spending that year with my granddad. The result was that my work as a public servant became rooted, not in the awards I got or the achievement that was recognized. It all became about service to my family and to my community. Because when you realize who you are and whose you are, there's a great liberation to that. My confidence and self-worth don't stem from the fact that I work for President Obama or Secretary Sebelius, wonderful people though they are. It's because I'm the granddaughter of Nathaniel Tyler, and I am the beloved auntie of over 20 nieces and nephews. And it's because of my passion to serve. And talking to Dr. Durham and reading about you guys, I think Allen's College class of 2014 knows a little something about community service. You have been named to the President's Higher Education Community Service Honor Roll 4 times in a row. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 times in a row. Now, for all of you who might not understand what that honor means, being named to the honor roll is the highest federal recognition a college or university can receive for its commitment to community service. And you totally earned that honor by operating the Allen College Engagement Salvation Army Partnership Free Clinic in Waterloo, which provides free health care to the underserved. And you raised a lot of money for children in your community. And you all received the Governor's Volunteer Award, and you were nominated for the Group Volunteer Award by the Waterloo Community School District for your participation in the Reading Buddies program. And you did tons of learning-serving partnerships with community organizations like the American Red Cross, Boys and Girls Club, Buchanan County Public Health Department, Cedar Valley Hospice, Hawkeye Valley Area Agency on Aging, House of Hope, Iowa Heartland Habitat for Humanity, Northeast Iowa Food Bank, Seeds for the Homeless, and the Tripoli Girls Making a Difference. As the book of Isaiah says, "Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, 'Whom shall I send? And who will go for us?' And I said, 'Here I am, send me.'" That scripture encapsulates your time at Allen College and the type of individuals that you all are. Throughout your time here, you have sent yourselves again and again into the community to help the least of these. And so, class of 2014, when you find yourself floundering or failing or wondering about your purpose in life, remind yourself of who you are and whose you are. Remind yourself that no experience, however scary or humiliating, is wasted. There are all bumps in the road as you journey through life's adventures. And this is all preparation for the amazing health professionals, community leaders, and lovers of Iowa sweet corn that you're all destined to be. As Dr. Seuss says, you'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. So be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray, or Allen College's class of 2014, Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.
Thank you very much, Ms. Salati. We will now have special music from Sarah Hummel.
a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you'll find there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a better place, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joyful giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel fear or dread. Stop existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. So make a better world, make a better world. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me. And the dream we were conceived in will reveal a joyful face. And the world we once believed in will shine again in grace. Then why do we keep strangling life when this earth crucify its soul? Though it's plain to see this world is heavenly. Be God's glow, be God's glow. We could fly so high, let our spirits never die. In my heart, I know you are all my brothers. Create a world with no fear. Together we'll cry happy tears. See the nations turn their swords into plowshares. We could really get there if we cared enough for the living. Make a little space to make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying if you care enough for the living. Make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, make it a better place
Thank you, Sarah. We'll be saving a spot for you in the Allen Chorus for fall. We will now proceed to the recognition of honors and awarding of degrees.
Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, you may have noticed that some of our baccalaureate candidates today are wearing a gold cord. The cord indicates that these graduating students have achieved in their course of studies at Allen College an overall grade point average of at least 3.5 on a scale where 4 would be all A's. This achievement indicates both a superior level of ability and a high dedication to scholarship, and Allen College is proud to recognize these candidates at this time. As I read your names, I ask that they rise and remain standing until all have been recognized, and I suggest that applause be withheld until all have been introduced. Summa cum laude, which is 3.9 or above, Kristen Busby, Laura Deeds, Jamie Lynn Jerry, Jennifer Nagel, Amy Marie Ryder, magna cum laude 3.71 and 3.89, Courtney Anderson, Jennifer Ann Apple, Jennifer Rose Beckenstead, Stephanie Lynn Beckenstead, Tess Elizabeth Breitbach, Megan Faye Brinks, Aaron Corwin, Harley Crooks, Jennifer Eddy, Paige Elizabeth Evans, Chelsea Gilbert, Nicole Henninger, Michelle Lee Overson, Lauren Marie Hutchins, Megan Wiedemeyer, Morgan Jean Schmidt, Crystal Schauer, Taylor Sodala, Jessica Marie Thompson, and Amy Jo Verzon, and cum laude 3.5 to 3.7, Elizabeth Ackerson, Caitlin Bartel, Rachel Clark, Haley Ellis, Natalie Fries, Melody K. King, Julia Cost, Amber Renee Legit, Emily Lyle, Megan Veronica Muller, Brittany Jo Euban, and Haley Webster. Please join me in congratulating all of them. This
presented annually to a radiography graduate in honor of Dr. John F. Mon. Dr. Mon was a medical advisor in the radiography program from 1984 to 1996, providing guidance and leadership. He served as a role model for others as an outstanding clinical practitioner and demonstrated characteristics that reflect the highest professional radiological standards. The recipient is selected based on characteristics of excellence as demonstrated by leadership, characteristics that reflect the highest professional radiography standards, and academic excellence. 2014 recipient was Amy Marie Frederick. Selection of Allen College Service Award is made by the Allen College faculty. The Allen College faculty nominate a student who has provided outstanding service to the college as an ambassador in the community, demonstrated by a strong commitment to the core values discussed in the college philosophy. The recipients of the 2014 Allen College Service Award are Chelsea Gilbert from the Associate of Science in Radiography program and Allison Better from the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. Professor and Dean of the School of Health Sciences, and Dr. Kendra William Perez, Professor and Dean of the School of Nursing, will present the candidates for the degrees and certificates. Chancellor Durham, on behalf of Health Science faculty of Allen College, I have the honor to present to you these candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirement for the degree of Associate of Science in Radiography. I am pleased to commend them to you for the awarding of those degrees.
Would the candidates please rise? By virtue of the authority granted by the Board of Trustees and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you, as appropriate and as qualified, the degree of Associate of Science in Radiography with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of Allen College. You may now move your tassels. Would those candidates please rise? By virtue of the authority granted by the Board of Trustees and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you, as appropriate and as qualified, the degree of Bachelor of Health Sciences with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of Allen College. Congratulations. Would those candidates please rise? By virtue of the authority granted by the Board of Trustees and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you, as appropriate and as qualified, the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of Allen College. Congratulations. Will the candidates please rise? By virtue of the authority granted by the Board of Trustees and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you, as appropriate and as qualified, the degree of Master of Science in Nursing or the Postgraduate Certificate in Nursing, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of Allen College. Congratulations. It's now my privilege to introduce those who will assist me in presenting the diplomas, the pins, and in giving congratulations. Dr. Nancy Kramer, Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs, will present the diplomas. Dr. Peggy Furch and Dr. Kendra Williams-Perez will present program pins to the graduates, signifying successful completion of their program. Courtney Anderson. Jennifer Ann Apple. Kelsey Danielle Bader. Caitlin Bartell. Danielle Byer. Jennifer Rose Beckenstead. Stephanie Lynn Beckenstead. Leah Cramblett. Carly Crooks. Chelsea Gilbert. Tasha Harrison. Kristen Jays. Abby Jungi. Alexandria Paulus. Anne Marie Reiter. Rebecca Renken. Chelsea Swenson. Megan Faye Brinks. Aaron Corwin. Laura Deeds. Jamie Lynn J. Morgan Jean Schmidt. Crystal Shower. Taylor Stodela. Jessica Lynn Thompson. Alexandra Elaine Abel. Emily Jo Albrecht. Michael Ayton. Jennifer Marie Bailey. Tess Elizabeth Breitbach. Christine Buskey. Anthony L. Collins. Alyssa Cordes. Larissa Catherine Crane. Allison Margene Duggar. Heather Ish. Jennifer Eddy. Haley Ellis. Alex Ewalt. Paige Elizabeth Evans. Ashley Marie Farley. Kayla Dawn Francis. Courtney Fries. Natalie Fries. Mariah Ann Fury. Haley Gienow. Nicole Aaron Green. Han Hee Han. Nicole Henninger. Courtney Jeanette Herrig. Michelle Lee Hoverstein. Sarah Jo Hummel. Lauren Marie Hutchins. Allison Mary Jordan. Brennan Kettleson. Melody K. King. Lacey Kissling. Julia Cost. Kelsey Kramer. Amber Renee Lidget. Emily Lytle. Cassie Marie McGuire. Kelsey Angela Millett. Megan Veronica Moeller. Jennifer Nagel. Kylie O'Connor. Courtney Elizabeth Olson. Jordan Altman. Megan Petermeyer. Kelly Lavon Petrillo. Amber Reno. Samantha Rieger. Vicki Rowe. Brittany Mabel Schilling. Kelsey Julianne Schwab. Casey Ray Simpson. Lindsay Smith. Jessica Spidell. Kayla Marie Stanley. Brittany Joy Euban. Amy Jo Varzavand. Haley Waxter. Mallory Joy Weideman. Ashley K. Welter. Emily Zolek. Melinda Holly Altman. Sarah Bensink. Sherry Bosch. Elizabeth Brimeyer. Juliet Emerald Brinkman. Nicole Farrell. Jamie Gregerson. Stephanie Grutz. Jeffrey Allen Guzzi. Valerie Herber. Janie Hughes. Sarah King. Sarah Klein. Spencer Kleitch. Nicole Crabell. Sarah Lyer. Rachel Linenbrink. Lauren Lombardi. Kevin McGrain. Kayla Miller. Erica Nygaard. Sarah Elizabeth Orchard. Jill Peterson. Jameson Prickett. Kimberly Princeton. Stacy Roth. Erica Schaefer. Jerry Lou Sertle. Megan Stevenson. Stephanie Teets. Nicole Christine Thomas. Elena Bingham Tonjes. Katrina Turnus. Michelle Ubben. Ana Valencia. Brian Vold. Crystal Ann Wilkin. Amy Lynn Wilson. Kimberly Wood. Kimberly Woods. It is now my pleasure to introduce Amy Marie Ryder, a member of the graduating class of the School of Health Sciences, who will be followed by Jeffrey Allen Guzzi, a member of the graduating class of the School of Nursing, who will bring greetings and present remarks for our graduating class.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the graduating students from the School of Health Sciences, I would like to welcome family, friends, and faculty to the commencement ceremony. It takes a tremendous amount of dedication and sacrifice to succeed in the health sciences programs. Without your support and wisdom, this day would not have been made possible. I would also like to thank some of my classmates for nominating me to speak today, because who doesn't love public speaking? No, I do. Kidding aside, it's a privilege and an honor to stand before all of you today. The last few years have been a whirlwind experience, to say the least. We have all felt as though we wouldn't make it, but with the encouragement of classmates and educators, we have prevailed. We have been through so much together. We have stressed together about procedures exams and positioning landmarks, and now it's all just second nature. We have worried about going to new clinical sites, and now we don't know what we would do without the knowledge those people have given us. We have gone from feeling like a nuisance at our clinical sites to feeling like we're real life, actual techs, without the pay, of course. We've grown up so much in our professional physical abilities, but also as human beings. College has taught us much more than that learned in the classroom. It will be a big adjustment not seeing your faces at school and at clinical. I am thankful that I got to ride this journey with all of you and feel lucky to call you my friends. It seems like just yesterday we were starting classes at Allen College, scared and green. We thought this day couldn't come fast enough, I can't wait to graduate. But now that it's here, we realize how fast time went by and how much we're going to miss about our college experience. Some of us will go on to pursue another degree, some of us will enter the working world, and some of us will move out of the Cedar Valley area. Regardless of what happens in the next phase of our lives, we will always have these past years together. I am confident that all of us will succeed in whatever we decide to do. I would like to share a quote with you that I think is fitting for today. What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. The strength to forge on and the ability to stay positive through tough situations lies within you. No matter what happened in the past, you're through it. No matter what lies ahead in the future, you have the tools to overcome it. College is a one-of-a-kind experience that not everyone gets to have. Don't forget you are one of the lucky ones. Don't forget why you entered the healthcare field. And most importantly, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2014.
Good afternoon. Abraham Lincoln once said, "It's better a man be silent and thought a fool than to speak and erase all doubt." I would like to thank my fellow classmates for voting for me so I can erase all doubt. First, I'd like to start by acknowledging Chancellor Durham and our distinguished panel, faculty, staff, the entire graduating class of Allen College 2014. So we have graduated. How exciting is this? No, how exciting is this? I mean, now we have to take comprehensive exams. We have to go find new jobs. I've been away from my old job for the past 3 years while going to school, and in that time, my wife has been the financial supporter of the family. And how does that old saying go? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. My wife thinks I need to go back to work. And apparently she is not the only one. The bank has made it very clear they don't care if you're going to college. They want you to pay the mortgage and maintain a positive balance in your checking account. But I'm sure I'm not the only one that's had challenges through schooling here. I know when I've talked with a few of my classmates, they said that they had some challenges too. All of the stories that I will share with you are true and happened to this class. For starters, a few of my classmates had babies during the program. I know, to think that they learned in nursing school how to avoid that, and it happened anyway. I don't think they take good notes. I know some other people had some funny things that happened to them while they were working as nurses or in their clinical rotations. One of our classmates went to give his patient her morning insulin. When he arrived in her room, he found that she had already eaten her entire breakfast and was now starting to eat the tube of aquaphilic triamcinolone cream on her tray. I'm not sure which was worse, the fact that she was eating the medication or that it didn't taste that much different than the hospital food she just finished. Either way, let's just say poison control said that besides some possible loose stools, she would be fine. Another student shared that while working with one of her coworkers on a particularly stressful day, her nurse friend suffered a heart attack at work. They saved his life, but it ended his nursing career. So, I went and looked up in the Framingham data to see if nursing was a modifiable cardiovascular risk factor, and the jury's still out on that. I personally think it's about the same as smoking, frankly. Here's another story of things we will see as we care for patients. One day a patient came into the emergency department with atrial fibrillation. Suddenly she became unresponsive. One of our colleagues saw that the patient was in VFib on the monitor and quickly put the patches on and delivered a shock. The patient jumped up and yelled out, "Whatever you did there hurt." To which our classmate replied, "Yeah, we just shot 200 joules of electricity through your chest. I'm pretty sure if you shot 200 joules of electricity through my chest, I would have stronger words to describe my experience than 'that hurt.'" This is a family-friendly ceremony, so I won't share those words right now. Another student, and this is my personal favorite, had an interesting patient who presented to the hospital, and the patient had nausea and vomiting that he described as the worst vomiting ever. When my classmate asked why the patient thought it was the worst vomiting ever, he said, "I've never vomited so hard that my teeth fell out. But this time my teeth fell out into the toilet." In answer to your next question, yes, they were in his mouth when he arrived at the hospital. I'm not really sure what the evidence says about cleaning those, but he had them back in there anyway. And since I have dinner reservations, we'll finish with this one. I actually had an experience happen to me that taught me to choose my words carefully. One day, a very nice elderly woman had presented to the clinic, and she was a little hard of hearing, which was fine. I asked if I could listen to her heart and her lungs. She said, "That's okay." So after I listened to her heart, I said, "Now I'm going to listen to your breaths." She looked down at herself and back at me and said, "Why on earth would you need to listen to these?" From now on, I will be saying lungs. Now, we laugh at these stories, but they're all true, and while it does provide some comic relief, it points to the fact that every day we have the opportunity to see people who need help when they have nowhere else to turn. We are the people who care for those patients. We give hope to the hopeless, help to the helpless, blood transfusions to the bleeding, and enemas to the impacted. No, we really do. As you leave here today, know that everything you do, graduates, will make a difference in a patient's life. You've made it this far, now go out there and save the world, one patient at a time. Good luck to all of you, and may God bless the work you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy and Jeff. It's a tradition at commencement ceremonies that the Chancellor or the President offers words of hope to new graduates. So I'd like to share my parting hope for you today. I hope that you have learned the importance of gratitude and of saying thank you for all that you have received and that you will receive throughout your life. You should say thank you today to everyone who made this day possible, to your parents and to your family who supported you, to your friends who've shaped your lives, to the teachers who taught you, and to the God whose providence led you to this day. So at this time, we're going to practice the art of gratitude. I would ask that the parents, the spouses, the families, our scholarship donors and friends, I would ask that you please rise so that our new graduates of Allen College can thank you for the support that you have given to them. Would you please rise? We have one more rising event. I'm going to ask that our new graduates, our newly minted 2014 Allen College graduates, stand up, face the audience, and let us acknowledge and recognize you for your wonderful accomplishment. Congratulations. Allen College is a very small institution. We had, this semester, we had 621 students on our campus in our various programs. If you're a faculty member or a staff member or a student, you might end up wearing a number of hats because of the size of our institution. And students like to choose Allen College because of our small size. Faculty members get to know the students pretty well, and students get to know their faculty members. You're not just a face without a name. The Allen College Chorus is going to now come forward and sing a couple of songs that are listed. Actually, one's listed. They're going to sing "The Water is Wide" and "The Bridge Over Troubled Water." But you're soon going to see that the Allen College Chorus is comprised mainly of students, faculty, and staff who wear the chorus hat. So I'd ask the chorus to come forward. And then the graduating students and the audience are invited to join the chorus as we sing the Allen College hymn. I'd like to thank the Allen Chorus for the music selections. We are about to complete the 2014 commencement exercises at Allen College. Following the benediction, the platform party and the faculty will be escorted out, followed by our graduates. Will the audience please remain seated until the platform party and the graduates have recessed. Reverend Dr. Steve Ulstead will now give the benediction.
Almighty God, keep you in his light and love and truth, now and forevermore. Amen.